In this short, I'm gonna be recapping the three March Madness games that I saw from the men's side. First, it was Arkansas and St. John starting off today, and boy, it was just a tough game to watch. Neither team can hit threes. Neither team can make neither team can make shots in general. Not even free throws. Really, nothing was falling for either team. R.J. Lewis struggled real bad, and it wasn't even just him struggling on the court. Like his body language just seemed off in the game. And he's St. John's best player. He wasn't in there down the stretch. He was shooting 3 of 17. Like R.J. Lewis looked out of it, and not even because he was losing. It just like he just looked lost. Like it was something wrong. I could tell. I feel like it was something wrong with him in that game that wasn't related to basketball. And Arkansas was able to get a 75-66 win. It was a pretty competitive game. And then Billy Richmond, he had 16 points and 9 rebounds for Arkansas. Zuby Eldridge Elliford, he had 23 points and 12 rebounds for St. John's. But Arkansas was able to move on and pull off the upset. Then after that, you had Michigan battling Texas A&M in a game that Michigan ended up winning 91-79, as they really took over that second half. Like it was more to a lead changes and ties in the first half, but then once it got to the second half, that's where Michigan picked it up, and then they really took control. They had that 15-2 run that really helped them. And then Golden, he had 23 points and 11 rebounds, helping Michigan. And Pharrell Payne, he had 26 points and 5 rebounds for Texas A&M. But it wasn't enough for them to get the win, so better luck to them next year. And then the game that just wrapped up as I'm recording this is Gonzaga and Houston, which Houston ended up winning. Like they started the game off hot. They started up 10-2 against Gonzaga, and even built up a 14-point lead at one point. Like they were up 8 going into halftime. And then Houston, they just looked really good in this game. And eventually Gonzaga, they started making threes in the second half. Their threes started falling. They tried to make it a competitive game, and it was competitive, especially down the stretch. Houston really limited their turnovers. Like, they didn't have many turnovers in this game. They averaged 9 on the season. They only had 6 or 7 in this game. Then once they hit that final 2 minutes and 30 seconds, that's where Houston, they weren't looking so hot. That's when Gonzaga started to make their comeback, and they cut the lead down to 1 at one point. But Houston was able to win 81-76. L.J. Cryer had 30 points and 3 assists for Houston. Ike had 27 points and 5 rebounds for the Zags. And then Battle, he got trapped in the corner for Gonzaga. He got trapped as he needed a 3 to tie it, but he wasn't able to get the. He got the shot off, but it was blocked. That's a really tough moment for him, being his last year, and that's his last play. So unfortunate. He was in tears afterwards, but man, he'll probably go in the first round, maybe in the draft. But fun day of March Madness.